Okay, right, this will be an interesting one. I might have done one of these before in the past, but I didn't really make a good job of it. Come on. So I'm wondering if we're going to leave it on text photo. This will be an interesting one. This one's going to be a 400 at least. So now going to probably start this one as a negative image, and there's probably not enough enlargement for this to fit the whole page, so we're going to have to wait. I'm going to have to probably make a master copy anyway, so we're just going to go here. Hopefully this one will come up a treat this time. Just a little bit of coolness. Okay, what do we got? Right, we got here, well, SES and the NRMA. So they call it New South Wales State Emergency Service, and the partner is NRMA. So these help in times of trouble, like storms. Like when you get storm damage, they put tarps over your dwelling to keep the water out, and it's really like it's emergency shit, basically. So to help, yeah. And I think most of them are volunteers, from what I know. So yeah, it wouldn't be an easy job to do, being volunteer, but you know, it's good to have people that like to help out with stuff like this. We also have volunteer bushfire services as well. So yeah, there's a lot of volunteers play a huge role in our community. It's really good that they do, you know. Oh shit, this machine's sounding a bit strange. Well, the magenta and the cyan toner look like they're about to go low toner, so I wouldn't be surprised if that might be the reason why it's sounding a bit strange. Anyway, that looks really nice. It looks almost like a fucking sunny day. So I'm wondering, I just want to cut out the, you know, this stuff and just keep this picture. So I'm going to maybe make a print of that. So I'm just thinking it's a bit crooked. I was hoping it would be a bit straight. I'm wondering if we're just going to, I'm not going to keep this. I don't have a use for it. I live in a Department of Housing unit, and we don't seem to have any problems with inclement weather interfering with our dwellings, although we may not ever know that maybe in the future we might need the state emergency services for all we know. But it's really funny, everywhere I go, everywhere I've lived, and I've lived in like nearly 10 different places in Sydney, so I have moved around quite a bit, and since 1995, and I've never been to a place, and also I've lived in places where there are disasters like earthquakes and hurricanes and shit like that, and tropical cyclones, and but I've never actually had a problem. I don't think any of the houses I've lived in, although I obviously can't remember when I was a baby what happened, but from what I've heard from my parents, so basically I've never had, or at least from living memory, I've never had any issues with roofs getting blown off or flooding or anything. You know, I lived in North Queensland back in the 70s and basically as a child, and yes, we used to get cyclones, but fuck, we never had the roof blown off our house, which was really good. I used to be absolutely terrified of thunderstorms. I still find the lightning and the thunder a bit eerie, and it does still scare me. I'm not afraid it's going to kill me, I just find it creepy. But basically, and sometimes a little bit noisy, but I think we fucked up with the enlargement and we forgot to turn off the negative positive. So we really fucked up here somehow. So yeah, we did we were meant to, I don't know why. Oh, I know why. We forgot to take the Y off. The Y, we got that one. That one's close enough, I think, but this one has to go back to 100. I forgot to reset it at 100, and maybe this one could go to, I'm just trying to decide, maybe, no, not 133. We're going 100, oh, fuck, what am I doing? So 125 we're going with. Let's see how that goes. And we have to go here and do some work here. We've got to switch this off. Oh, come on, stupid user interface. This is Konica Minolta's doing this stupid style of user interface that really doesn't work properly. It's just a pain in the ass. You do that. So now we're just going to center the brightness. We're going to remove the red, the hue. We're going to stick it in the middle. So now we're just going to make this a little nicer. We just want the lovely little picture, not the phone number or anything, even though it still looks good with the phone number, strangely enough. So let's see how we go. Okay, well that looks nice. I'm wondering if we're going to go any further with this. Maybe the hue could be done a bit better. It looks a bit too blue. I'm thinking I was sure that the original had a lot of green in it. So now we're just going to, I think we've got the composition right. I think maybe this could be taken out and we're going to leave it on that. But now we're just going to go here and maybe I'm thinking the hue could be made considerably warmer. We just threw that in quickly. I think we're going to try that again with a much warmer hue. So let's see if we got more greens rather than blues. So this is a little bit tricky trying to get it right. So let's see how this looks. Whoa, it looks more blue actually. It looks more blue. That looks more cyan. That looks more warm. That looks warmer actually. But at least the clouds have some character. At least there's a bit of extra movement in the clouds. You can see here the clouds are like all magenta, but this one has come out a bit darker. So yeah, it's not the greatest, but I'm wondering if we're going to make it into a mirror image or if we're just going to leave it as is. I'm just trying to decide what to do with this. What else can we do? I'm wondering what else can we actually do. I think we're just going to call it quits. But anyway, we'll just show you the result we got, the final result. So that looks quite nice. But anyway, I think we can call that one quits.